Okay, so the new first beta of WordPress 3 is out today. We've downloaded it, unpacked it and installed it on a domain, and we're just going to have a look at it and see what changes have been made to it. So we'll log in here. And one of the good things about so far that we've noticed is that when you're installing WordPress, you're given the option to choose your own password, which you've never been able to do in the past. It's always randomly generated one. Obviously, as long as you choose a secure password, that's a better option, because it means you can pick your own rather than one that they've given you, which is usually, well, impossible to remember. So that's a good thing. Initial observations are that they've put a notification up here that it's blocked from search engines if you choose that option when you're setting it up. Everything else looks pretty much the same, even the menus down the side. The only major departure is the appearance menu, which WordPress have told us that not to bother too much about the menus entry in there, because they're still working on that. But the other sections pretty much the same. The way we choose a theme slightly different. Tabs instead of link. Widgets pretty much the same on the face of it, but a far more customizable widget setup on the right hand side here for the primary widget area of the page, and the other widget areas, including comprehensive support for footer widgets, which is great. We've got a special section for choosing the background color, which is pretty good. It means you don't have to go into the CSS file to change it. You can upload a graphic to choose as your background. Same with the header. You can choose from a selection of headers or upload your own. It gives you the size here to crop it to before you upload it, if you want to keep it. This is all based, of course, on the default theme that they're calling 2010, which is another departure from the default themes that were available in previous versions up to 2.9.2. In those versions you had the classic and default theme, which were pretty basic. The one that they give you here is also pretty basic, but it's we'll have a quick look at it. But it's quite nice. Okay, so that's one that we just played around with. We put up a new header on it. We've added a post, nothing drastic, and it works pretty much the same as WordPress always did, but having the flexibility to choose this header so easily is going to be a major benefit for people using it for the first time without having to edit CSS files. Apart from that, everything else looks pretty much the same, and it's going to be no big deal. One interesting change is, if we go to look at the site that we've done, is it now says just another WordPress site. In previous versions that used to say just another WordPress blog, so it's a recognition from WordPress that people are using it now as a site building tool for not just blogs but sites in general. So that's a good little change there, I think. So that's it. Roundup of the first beta. Probably was expecting a little bit more change from what we've seen before, but perhaps they've made performance changes under the hood, and they'll make some more changes for the next beta. But that's it for now. We'll have a look at the second beta when it comes out.